I'm Alec Bean.
And I'm Brady Levinson, and we're back for the second episode of Big Boy Boomin Bets.
For starters, I'd like to apologize for last week. I went 0 for 3 and made zero money and lost a lot of money. We don't need to talk about how much I lost, but that's fine. But this week is different because I'm actually going to bet with my head and not my heart.
Really?
Yeah, no, my first pick is Chiefs -3 over the Atlanta Falcons. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes at the end of the day. Whether he has any sort of person on the field, he's the best player on the field no matter what. Best quarterback in the league. I received word that he's undefeated in a dome, and I'm going to ride that bet now. So -3 over Atlanta. Bijan Robinson's on my fantasy team. He can cook the defense. I don't care.
Everyone's on Alec's fantasy team.
And I have 3 leagues. Please, let's relax on that. Chiefs -3 over Atlanta.
All right. My lock of the week, same team, but this time it's their money line. Give me the Chargers +100 over Pittsburgh. And I know what you're thinking. The Chargers have played 2 pretty bad teams. The Panthers, obviously, are the worst team in the league. The Raiders, they looked good last week against Baltimore, so I think week 1 might have just been a fluke for them. Pittsburgh's offense has been terrible. The Chargers' defense has been really good. Give me LA, my lock of the week, once again. Jim Harbaugh, don't disappoint me.
He's going to disappoint you. Anyways, moving on to my upset of the week. Marvin Harrison Jr. Give me the Cardinals over the Lions +115. Maserati Marv is unstoppable when he figures it out, and Kyler Murray realizes that it is actually his job to throw him the ball. He had 2 touchdowns in the first quarter last week. Against a Rams team. It's not what they once were, obviously. They're still pretty good.
Don't bet on the Rams.
Never bet on the Rams. The Cardinals killed them. The Lions have looked pretty shaky over the last 2 weeks. The Buccaneers beat them at home last week. Shout out Brady. Kyler Murray is a problem for some reason when he's healthy, but Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to take me to the promised land. He's going to make me money this weekend. So Cardinals money line over the Lions.
I was close to taking that one, but I'm going above +200 once again. I'm going to do what Alec couldn't do last week and cash in on the Patriots money line +215 against the Jets. They were close last week against Seattle, overtime lost by a field goal. I think we should have gone for it on that 4th and 1, just get that yard. But the Jets, they barely beat the Titans. Will Levis, I'm sorry, you're not an NFL quarterback. And the fact that the Jets barely beat them, and they also got killed week 1 by San Fran, who didn't look great last week. The Patriots, I think, are a sneaky pick in tomorrow night's game. Give me them over the Jets. Gerard Mayo, like you said last week, is a mastermind.
Yeah.
And this week he's going to prove it.
I'm still disappointed about that. How do you not go for it on 4th and 1 with the game on the line in overtime? It's fine. But now we're going to go to college football, where last week I said that Indiana was fraudulent. They proved, and I said they had Mickey Mouse wins after beating, I think it was Western Illinois, and I've never heard of that school. Yeah, it was a tough week. No doubt about that. But this week, really not a smart pick at all.
He's going with his head, guys. Remember that.
But Michigan money line over USC at home. I really don't like this pick, but it's +170. It's plus money. It's the big house. I just pray to God that USC finds a way to ruin this game for themselves and I make money. And if they don't make money, then I don't make my money, I should say. I'm not retiring from gambling because I'll never do that because everyone quits right before they hit big. But I'll be very disappointed in myself losing a lot of money again this week. But give me Michigan. I honestly have no idea who's on their team this year. No clue at all. And they have a new coach. I'm really disappointed in my pick, but I'm taking them +170.
Yeah, all right. As someone who went 2-1 last week, I'm feeling pretty good about my bets. I'm sorry to all of you who took the Rams money line. If you did, that was a bad pick. But I hit the Buccaneers, so I'm happy about that. Anyways, college football pick of the week. We're getting weird here with 2 teams that you might not know about. in terms of football and basketball, you might know, but UConn, alternate spread, -3.5 over FAU, plus 105 odds. Currently, the spread is 2.5, but give me another point and we get plus odds. I love the sound of that. UConn looked pretty good against Duke, probably their best fight against a Power 4 school in a while. And FAU's just not good at football. They beat FIU last week. FIU's terrible. Love their stadium's named after Pitbull. That's great. But they suck. FAU is not much better. The Huskies looked great last week. Give me them over FAU by at least 4 points. Probably more if we're being realistic here. That's going to be all for the second episode of Big Boy Boomin Bets. I'm Brady Levinson.
And I'm Alec Bean. Remember to gamble safely, gamble responsibly. Don't do what I did last week. Please make money this week for me, and we'll see you next week.